You'll pop there. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Hi. What do you?
I don't. Well, first off, I am Milesluigi. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Okay.
Well, I don't know what you're gonna do either because you booted me off the stream. Damn it! So I have no clue what's gonna happen, and I'm gonna be like flipping out, going crazy for like stuff.
All right. Because I edited these down. Okay. And what you're about to see, these levels don't look as painful as they really are. But I'm just gonna let you know they're really, really, really painful, and I'm hoping that both my commentary and Evil Pop Tart's commentary helps bring this out because I find it hard to have people realize how hard these secret and extra levels can be without actually watching me play them for an hour.
So how long did you end up playing them for?
Well, these two levels I played for approximately an hour. I forgot the exact times on each. But in the description below is a link to me playing these levels live and uncut without commentary. Please click on one of those to actually see how painful these levels are. For everyone else, well, let's get started. 3, 2, 1, play. Alright, we are back to Let's Play Yoshi's Island DS for the secret and extra levels.
Is that a black Yoshi?
Yes, that is a black Yoshi.
Is that a white Yoshi next to him?
That is a white Yoshi.
Racist bastards.
Aren't you happy that the black and white Yoshi are back, though? You had to unlock them in Yoshi's story.
Oh, yeah, I'm glad. I like the white Yoshi, actually, but...
I need a white Yoshi plush. 2. Secret 1. Welcome to Yoshi's Tower. This tower is getting submerged under lava.
What?
So the entire level you're racing against the line of lava. Alright.
Flutter! Go! Now!
You gotta go fast.
Where's Peach? Yes, get Peach. She can flutter. Oh, you get the... No, don't get the Kong. You can't flutter.
No.
Flutter!
He'll be useful in a little bit. Alright, so let me just forewarn you right now. This is a very abrupt, although rightly justified entrance to the secret and extra levels because they are really difficult. In the case of Secret 1, there is no midway points. Let me let that sink in for a little bit. There are no midway points. Could you tell me what the consequence of that is, Evil Pop-Tart? Or...
You have to start over from the beginning like it's 1985.
Yes! If you failed this level once, you have to start all the way from the beginning. Alright? There's actually another consequence to there not being a midway point in this level. It means that your only source of stars are from the red eggs you saw from me at the beginning of this level, and from the bubble clouds in this level. Now, there are enough bubble clouds for you to get up to 30 stars, but some of them are hidden, which means even if you get all of the visible bubble clouds, you won't have 30 stars. Yeah.
I just did a facepalm and a what? But I didn't. Nobody can see that. That's why I was silent. I was like, wait a minute, what?
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 What? Yes, that is true. I went entirely through this level not realizing there's midway points, and I ended the stage with not enough stars, so I had to go through the whole goddamn stage again.
Ugh. Damn it.
Okay, so there are lots of obstacles in our way, and frankly, some of these obstacles require memorization to get past. Like this puzzle right there with the push buttons. If you make the platforms disappear too much, you have no way to get up, and then you just either have to restart the level or wait for the lava to come up and kill you.
Those are my only choices. Wait for the lava to kill me, or just kill myself?
Or restart the stage. I'll admit I probably restarted the stage more than I died in this stage, actually. Another little quick moment of us breaking, or me specifically breaking the purple spikes. Thankfully, these dizzy dandies can go to hell.
Whoa.
So, my question is, who decided to build a tower in a location that is now getting submerged in lava? It obviously was not built on a very foundational foundation.
Well, maybe it's like a chamber where they go down here and then they store all their stuff and then it fills up with lava to heat the place, and then when it empties, it drains out like a nuclear reactor or something.
Are you telling me this tower's purpose is to eradicate Shy Guys from Yoshi's Island? Shy Guys and Piranha Plants?
Well, the ones that are... They gotta have an imprisonment somehow. I'm sure there was like a rebellion. They're like half of them said, no, Yoshi's too powerful. We want to join Yoshi, and the Shy Guy government was like, no, we will not do that. You will either join us or die. And then they put him in prison, and then the best way they could think of them dying was drown them in lava.
Submerge the whole place in lava. This jump is a dick, because you gotta get on a Gusty to make that jump, and if the Gusty isn't well positioned, you could, like, spend time till the lava catches up to you trying to get up there.
Did I mention I hate timed events?
You are not alone! There's one of the hidden bubble clouds right there.
Would you
are
also
not
believe me
alone.
if I said I refuse to play any game that really has annoying timed events? Now, I said annoying timed events. That doesn't mean all timed events.
To be frank, the lava doesn't rise up quickly enough for it to be a huge issue, but it is a pressing threat through the entire level.
Ooh, I almost didn't see that Shy Guy. I thought you were gonna jump in and I'm like, no, Shy Guy, red coin!
I believe a very good mooning to the level is deserved here.
Why are his boots tan?
Black Yoshi's boots are quite tan, because he's very chill, because he has to go through hell, to be honest.
Well,
So-
that's over with.
To further push the issue about how difficult these levels are, there will be level-by-level death reels. Where
Oh.
we're not saving it to the end of the video, there will be level-by-level death reels.
Sweet.
Yes, and I'd like to reiterate that I quit from this level more often than I died. But I did die a few times, so let's go ahead and see that. This is what happens when you go through the level way too slow.
That lava's moving pretty fucking quick. Ooh.
I think I have a couple deaths this way, so get used to seeing me die by lava. Particularly at the beginning of the stage.
Goddamn Shy Guys, oh my god!
This is before I kind of quit the stage more often than I died from the stage. Okay, this is the first time I made it to the stage successfully. I was so angry. This is when I realized the stage doesn't have a midway point, and here I am sitting at 17 stars.
Oh.
This one's even worse. I'm wondering which death this is. Okay, it's this death. Alright, so I'm at 28 stars, make it to 29 stars, and the last star jumped away from me. No. Yeah, it flew away from me. That's what happens when there isn't any midway points. Okay, now this death was just plain stupidity.
Oh.
That hurts so much. So much. To Extra One, which is another interesting, like say if this was your first level, this one has a little bit of a different vibe to it. Secret One was all about rushing to the level really quick, you gotta go fast, and it's really hard. Extra One, it's more hard on your patience than actual pure difficulty. The goal of the level is to keep the Chomp Rock throughout the entire stage. The stage is divided into two halves, and there is one midway point, thank God. If we lose this rock at any point, we're not able to collect anything. Or collect everything, I should say.
So is our theory of being dick level, non-dick level, back to dick level true?
For these levels, yes. I want you to say these levels are a dick, Evil Pop-Tart, so I'm not alone.
Well, that first level was total shenanigan bullshit meter. That was like 10.
10! I have a heart attack here! Oh, okay. This level, I decided not to fast forward it very much because, it's, as I said before, it's very trying on your patience, and I want that feeling that this level is trying on your patience. I know this might cause a dip in the quality of the commentary, but it's a feeling that needs to be felt with this level, so just let it be. Just watch the video and go, yes, this is what Extra One is like.
So far, this is nothing like the first level. It's kind of like more annoying than anything because you're sitting here and you have to move a damn boulder, and it's like, okay.
You'll notice that I'm looking ahead as well. As I mentioned at the very beginning of the level, if you lose the boulder, you are not able to collect everything. We're going to need it till the end. With the one saving grace being there's 2 sections in this level, and you get another boulder in the second section. But, for example, in one way you could screw yourself over, you could totally push this boulder to the right and instead of to the left here, and then it'll be stuck. And then you need to restart the level.
Ah!
Yes.
Oh yeah, because it gets in there and then you're screwed.
Yep. Figured it out. By the way, there's just a little very subtle thing Artoon did right there. You'll notice that there was that, was the one green enemy. I don't want to call him a Piranha Plant because he's probably not a Piranha Plant, but you'll notice when I ground pounded him, it temporarily disabled him. Having that showcase there in a spot where you'd normally ground pound is actually pretty brilliant on our tune's part, as we'll see pretty later on. Because in case you didn't know, you ground pound them, you're able to disable that enemy. That's something you may not necessarily know from everything else throughout the game. But being able to ground pound those enemies will shortly become useful. Not required, but useful. Anyway, we need to get this boulder across the ledge. And truth is, if you lose the boulder here, you're a noob. Because you have to ground pound the stake. Okay, and if you ground pound the stake and push the boulder off the edge, what the fuck? I feel like I'm trying to solve someone's problem in tech support when the solution is to turn the machine on and off again.
Yeah, I've already done that.
We've all done that, Evil Popter. Everyone in the IT field has had a problem, probably hundreds of times at least, where the solution is to turn the machine on and off.
Yeah, it's just... it fixes everything, sometimes.
It fixes everything.
Sometimes.
Sometime. Okay, we better put that disclaimer sometimes.
Yes, we have to include the sometimes. And that's in quotations or brackets or whatever you want.
Alright. So, here's some baseball bat guys. They will knock that boulder around like crazy. And memory serves me first time I went through this level that those guys didn't screw me over, but they sure as hell got me really, really worked up because they kept bouncing the boulder back and forth, and I was worried that they'd bounce the boulder off the right cliff, which will, well, you'll lose it then. You need to push it to the left.
My God, stop making my boulder, you sons of bitches!
Alright, now there is some stuff to collect here, and I just want to point this out since I have been streaming these secret and extra levels live and uncut. One of my viewers, his name is Yoshi, was like, Milesluigi, don't do this! The boulder will despawn, and, well, spoilers, the boulder doesn't despawn. I don't think the boulder can despawn. It can only get pushed into a pit, or pushed into an area you can't get it out of. But I don't think the boulder ever despawns. Because I got pretty damn far away from that boulder, and it does not despawn. I have a speech impediment right now.
That's probably not how the game... well, I don't know. Depending on how the game mechanics work, it could be, could not be.
Well, I did get pretty far away from the boulder.
Yeah,
so
you did.
that's why I think the boulder, it just won't despawn. I could be wrong. Maybe someone else who's played this game and is masochistic enough to go through these levels will be like, no, Milesluigi, I totally had to restart this level because the boulder despawned! Your commentary is wrong, your facts are wrong, no, I should...
Well, we just cheated death, then.
Alright. Moving along. We're actually near the end of the first section, thankfully.
Yeah, again, the first level, dick. Second level...
You haven't seen this whole level yet.
Oh, does it get better? Because right now I'm sitting here waiting, I'm pushing a boulder. Why am I pushing a boulder?
Do you find better?
I don't know, better as in... more mega ultra death killing spikes?
Oh my gosh, then you're right, it does get better. It does get better then.
Sweet!
At my expense, it gets better.
That Yoshi doesn't look too white, he looks kind of silver and pale.
Yeah, I was about to say, the white Yoshi does not necessarily look white, he looks silver. By the way, I don't know how exactly you're supposed to dodge that Dizzy Dandy. You have nowhere really to jump. You have to get into that cave pretty far before he finally gets out to the point where I don't even think you're able to run away from him in time. And as you saw, I tried throwing an egg to stop him, and that does not stop him. So I think you have to take that hit. Either that or somehow manage to hop on top of the Dizzy Dandy. Either way, it doesn't really matter too much because there's only one bubble cloud full of stars in the first section, and I haven't hit it yet, so everything's a-okay.
It's a-okay.
Let's go ahead and pull up Baby Mario. It's a good idea to get him out for the rest of the stage.
Well, at least we got more variety of freaking Koopas and Shy Guys, not like, oh my god, it's all Shy Guys.
Alright, so pay attention to these arrows, because they very clearly state to go in this direction, alright? They're actually pointing something out, and I almost missed this. You have to push the boulder with full force into the hole, which actually is kind of contradictory because you don't want to lose the boulder. But then again, there is a door there, so I guess you could take it from that. I don't push the boulder fast enough, and as a result, I almost missed something. To which I once again have to thank Yoshi in chat telling me, no, Milesluigi, you're missing something, because I would have missed this otherwise. Alright, so there is a hidden bubble cloud down here that you will hit if you throw that boulder down correctly. and it gets you a flower.
How in the shit were you supposed to know that or find that? Really? That would have pissed me off.
You're not alone, friend. You're not alone. Section 2. Now, Section 2 amps up the difficulty a little bit more. The first section in the level, frankly, if you go through it slowly, it doesn't pose too much of a challenge to you. Now, there is an indefinite supply of eggs to my right, but I don't know it at this time, and it would have been useful to know that there was an indefinite supply of eggs to my right, because I sure as hell wanted to use it, because I wanted to have 30 stars after I hit this midway point, which means I kind of want to have 20 stars. It's no big deal, because there are some tap-taps here which allow us to gather stars, but it'd be nice to, at least start with 30 stars. I end up with 19 stars, hit the midway point, have 29 stars, so each time I die, I have to get back up to 30 stars from 29 stars, which isn't much, but it's that little bit of extra time I have to spend in between deaths. And in case you didn't notice, I died 5 times. 5 very, 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 very painful deaths, too. Because most of them were...
is my sweet tears.
Most of those deaths were at the end.
Ah.
And in case you didn't see the first section of this level, it took a long time. So guess what? The second section level takes a long time too. So to get through all of it, to not have enough stars because I got hit. Another heart attack. Okay. Enter Boulder 2.
Why is this one brown or tan? Matches the landscape again.
To that, I don't have a clever answer. My instantaneous thought was food coloring, but food coloring doesn't work. It doesn't work on boulders.
Well, Kool-Aid does. I mean, have you ever tried that? Have you ever had, when you were little, you drank Kool-Aid and you spilled it on concrete and it actually stained the concrete? And you were like, holy crap, Kool-Aid is awesome, it stains concrete. But you, of course, you already knew that because it stains everything anyway. Shirts, pants, carpet, toys. It's like, did you ever pour Kool-Aid and thought it was like fucking lava or something? Because you were afraid to spill the shit because it would stain the counter or something, and when your mom found out, what is this crap on my counter? And it wouldn't come off.
I have had the experience of pretending the ground is lava. Both in my room, I'll pretend the ground is lava and have to jump on my shirts and pants on the ground when I was young. Oh, I remember doing that. Oh, yes, and also at the shopping mall where there's 2 different colored tiles on the floor, and I would imagine one colored tile on the floor being lava and the other one not, so I'd have to jump from tile to tile.
Oh, I've done that.
I'm just about to say, that's something I distinctly remember.
Oh, I've done that. We always used to go to the mall, and there was, like you said, there was the different tile sets, but they were actually red, and they were, like, interchanged in certain fields. They would go, like, white, red, white, red, white, red, and I can only step on the white squares, so you'd see me freaking hopping about every square doing white, and people look at me like, what the hell are you doing? I'm like, it's lava! Can't touch it.
The floor is lava. Alright, so, these plants here, they don't spit out eggs, they spit out the green balls, and in the case you have 6 eggs in your reservoir, they won't spit out anything, which is super duper useful because I don't want them to spit out anything. They spit out enemies that can hurt me. I don't want enemies that can hurt me. I want them to spit out nothing. That actually gets me on, I think, either 1 or 2 of my deaths, me not having 6 eggs in my inventory and getting knocked by one of those goddamn enemies. A couple more tap-taps here. Personally wish I didn't have to run them over because they would have made my life a little teeny bit easier.
But I like running things over.
Alright. So this area is a little bit tricky, although if you've been playing this game this long, you should be able to figure out what to do. So we have a pit here, and you can see some blocks here indicating that they could become solid, and some poles. You can only see one of the poles, but there's another pole. So, well, don't think naturally about this. Okay, what do you think we have to do, Evil Pop-Tart?
Touch the switch. Hit the switch.
That, and...
Touch.
What I just did.
Touch the switch and ground pound the thing so then you can push it across.
Yes. You need to ground pound the pole at exactly that elevation, which is not difficult. I want to say that's not difficult, but...
You fail at that, you are a noob.
You fail at that, you're a noob, but... It's something that shouldn't screw you up, but I guess I could foresee some poor person who somehow got 100 on the first 8 stages in the game, which unlocks this level, messing that up. Okay, I could possibly see that happening, but...
You had enough time to push that. Oh, wait, no, you didn't. Never mind. You would have lost it, and I would have been upset.
Maybe there's enough time to push it all the way across, but I prefer to be safe. Remember, I died 5 times before this attempt, so... And none of my deaths were because of this pit, by the way. Alright. Sneaky, sneaky game decides to hide stuff in these poles, too.
I would not even bother with these levels, by the way. I would have already been like, okay, I beat it, I'm done.
Honestly, a lot of the audience of this game does not bother with these levels.
Just asshole levels.
These are masochist levels. Alright, so if you don't push that switch, all these red blocks aren't visible. And it is possible, I'm just looking at the layout of the level, I've never actually done this before, but I do believe it is possible to get through this level without having that switch depressed. With that said, not having these blocks here obviously means that you're in for a hell of a lot harder time. Now, in my case, because I got all the blocks pushed, the only big challenge here, which is actually a rather big challenge, are those plants on the ceiling, who shoot enemies at me. You remember at the beginning of the level, I ground pounded and I disabled the plant temporarily. The thing is, you have to ground pound at a pretty specific time, and in the case of this first plant, I can't even see him because he's in the blind spot. So, it's stupid. Yeah. So I gotta dodge those enemies. Alright, the second plant we can see. However, while we're in this area, we're in range of both plants.
And you're standing on a rock with the spikes and have to collect coins. Awesome.
Yes, thank you for reminding me that I'm rolling a rock across the spikes. Some details like that I don't even notice because they just come naturally to me, but you have to ground pound at a pretty specific time to keep them disabled indefinitely. And if you fail to keep them disabled indefinitely, they shoot at you indefinitely.
Then they kill you, and then game over, and guess what? You gotta start over.
Well, back at the midway point unless you run out of lives, but just a little pro tip from Milesluigi. In the context of these lives, you should always be entering them with at least 100 lives. In my case, I have like 200 some lives, so I'm okay, but...
I think 50 lives would be enough, but 100? Really? Holy crap.
Okay, so maybe 100 is overkill, but some of the later levels, you might retract that statement.
Oh, I'd probably use every single one of them, so I wouldn't be the one complaining. Any more levels, damn it! Because I'm noob,
Well,
I die.
I almost got hit by that enemy, and that would have been very sad.
You try throwing
So,
an egg at him.
Well, you can't throw an egg at him to disable him. I'm not entirely sure why I threw eggs at this point, maybe because I was paranoid, but I could just easily disable him and just jump over there and be just fine. Happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy.
Happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy.
This is going to become a tradition, by the way.
Looks like you're rocking out to like some techno or something.
Goal! Wow, I didn't get any minigames from either of those levels. Okay then.
Good, I hate minigames. No minigames for you.
So, with all that, we got a perfect of 1,000 points for World 1. Yep. Now, doing that actually does one thing, and it's just kind of a visual thing, not really a whole lot. First off, we hit the score button, it will happily tell us that we have 1,000 points and all the levels flash red, but specifically, the title screen now has a star.
Shiny!
Indicating that we have a score of 1,000 in one of the worlds.
So is that like getting a gold stickered star on like your math test?
It is. Yes, it is.
That really does nothing and just show, look at me, I got a gold star! Gold star!
Pay attention here that I'm at the end of the level and I don't have 3 stars. I have some of my red eggs left, so I need to hit some enemies to get some red stars. My only solution is to do this and hit that enemy, collect the stars, and flutter back, which I think requires a tool-assisted speedrun level of precision in order to do, honestly.
Dope.
It was my only option, though, so that's why I did that.
And that, oh, what the hell was that? That was dumb. Didn't even touch the spike.
It still killed me. That's a little bit more solid.
Yeah, that one at least just touched it.
But yeah, this is like near the end of the level. Oh, son of a bitch, I get hit by the enemy. And here I am panicking, thinking, god damn it. And then the third god damn it, I was going to flutter and jump on that guy, but then I realized I didn't have any more enemies to jump on, so I needed to get on the rock, but then I didn't get on the track. God damn it, I have to start this whole section again! Ah!
Now you know how I felt when I did the friggin' Super Mario Sunshine levels. What the fuck is this shit good to me?
I would rather do Super Mario Sunshine levels than these, though.
Well, that's because I'm a noob.
Oh, more coming up on the next episode of Let's Play Yoshi's on DS, everyone. You can watch levels live and uncut, then you can actually feel the pain instead of hear the pain. Alright? This has been Miles Luigi.
And Evil Pop-Tart.